Hello guys and welcome back to the final match review of 2023. My name is James and today we're going to go ahead and sit down and talk to you guys about Reading's 2-2 draw away at Cheltenham. In a game that had a furious first half. The second half, in terms of goal-wise, had less to be desired. But a pretty decent game all round by two of the bottom four sides in the League One table. Reading started this game off as badly as can be. Really were penned in for a solid 40 minutes, and I thought made the worst first half start they could have possible. Cheltenham just absolutely on top of Reading, continuously piling on pressure. David Button being absolutely outstanding for Reading in this fixture. I thought he made some vital saves. Same with Tom Holmes as well. Thought was very, very good today. I think Reading really could have been behind by 3 or 4 if it hadn't been for David Button. Now, in terms of the starting 11 today, we saw David Button starting off in goal. Jeriel Dorsett played at left back with Nelson Abbey, Tom Holmes and Amadou Mbengu making up the rest of the back four. Michael Craig sat in just behind the defensive midfield, as he played defensive midfielder. Harvey Nibbs and Lewis Wing were the two midfielders, central midfielders. Femi Aziz and Paul Mukairu playing out wide, with Sam Smith playing up front on his own. Now, Reading got off to a bad start. 29 minutes in, Lian Sakom scored in the 29th minute. Deserved, really, if we're being completely honest. Cheltenham, like I said, were piling the pressure on Reading massively, and Reading succumbed to it eventually. It was 2-0 though. Just less than 10 minutes later, David Button scoring an own goal. Very poor mix-up from Amadou Mbengu. Just kicked the ball against David Button and it went in the back of the net. It was a real... if it was any other team, you would call it a comical own goal, but obviously it being Reading, I don't really find it too funny. Look, Cheltenham could have been in front by a few more. They had quite a few chances. There was one where the ball came in and David Button made a good save to play it over the top. He also made a good save down to his left-hand side from a header. Look, Cheltenham were just all over Reading, if we're being completely honest. Reading, though, did able to find a way back into the game. Now, I can't lie, I didn't actually see either of the two goals. Went to go put my little boy to sleep. It was 2-0. I think it was like the 42nd minute is when I went up. I was fuming, 2-0. I was like, I'll come back and watch the second half, see if we can get anything out of it. I come back downstairs and I see that it was 2-2. Now, Jeriel Dorsett scored the first goal for Reading in the 45th minute. I think it was a Lewis Wing cross that came in and Dorsett was able to slam it home from close range. Reading made it 2-2. I did see this one, Paul Mukairu. Saw this one on Twitter, luckily. Paul Mukairu scoring in the 47th minute, second minute of added time. Again, Lewis Wing playing the ball across the box and he was able to tap it in with his head as well. Very happy to go into the break at 2-2, if I'm being completely honest. Reading didn't really deserve it. I thought Cheltenham were all over them. And luckily a little 2-minute spell saw Reading be able to get back into the fixture. Now, after half-time, I thought Reading were the stronger of the two teams. I thought we had quite a few chances to go ahead and make it 3-2. Harvey Nibbs went close. Lewis Wing also going close, Femi Aziz going close, and I thought Reading really should have took the game in the second half. Cheltenham didn't really do too much in the second half, if we're being completely honest. Reading had the majority of the momentum go their way and a majority of the shots. You take a look at the stats themselves. Cheltenham actually had 20 shots in the entire game, 8 of them being on target with 5 big chances and 5 big chances missed. So that goes to show how good David Button played. But when you take a look specifically at the second half, only 4 shots were taken by Cheltenham. So Reading definitely on top for the second half. Like we said though, 20 shots, 13 to Reading, 8 shots on target for Cheltenham to 5 to Reading. And obviously 5 big chances missed for Cheltenham, which, like I said, goes to show, 1, how poor their finishing is, like we said in the preview, and 2, just how well David Button played. Now, what does this do for the league table? Exeter came away with a draw at home to Portsmouth, so nothing has actually changed at the bottom. Reading still sitting 21st on 20 points, Cheltenham now on 22 points as well, sitting in 22nd. Fleetwood on 18 points in 23rd, and Carlisle rooted to the bottom on 24th position with 17 points. Exeter just above them 4 with 23 points, and obviously Reading playing them on New Year's Day. Could be an interesting one. Very much looking forward to that fixture when it comes up. I think Reading could do some damage to Exeter personally, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. That's going to be it for this one today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I thought Reading did all right. In terms of a man of the match today, I have to give it to Lewis Ring, really. He wasn't really in the game the first 45 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes, but popped up with 2 assists when it was most needed. Everyone else really didn't really play too well. I thought Tom Holmes was good, and obviously David Button as well, having good games. Amadou Mbengu, though, had a poor game. I think he could be dropped for that Exeter game coming up. It's going to be it for this one today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I've been James, and we'll see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.